Take it away, Miss Linda.
Okay, I think all of you have received your budgets and nothing really has changed since our last meeting. This is our workshop on the budget, and you will have your public hearing on July 23rd, and then August 25th, the City Council will have their public hearing. The revenues, if you look on page 12,
Oh, it's a long ways from there.
I showed that the total revenues will be down, and that's only due to that special audit that we had and gained all that sales tax this year. Interest income will be down. The salaries we're still working on them in the city. I don't know the exact amount of personnel at this point. What I did do is I took the salary schedule from last year and added 4% to it.
Are you doing that for the entire city?
I should have firm numbers by next meeting. The office supplies, and look on page 13, the office supplies are right in line with this current year. The contractual is up, and that is due to we put some money in there, a little bit more money. We put in $15,000 for marketing and promotional, and we put in the $62,000 for other professional services. I know y'all questioned me last time about that. We looked that up, and what that is, $50,000 was set aside for a TIF district, and the other 12 was for marketing and promotional. You'll see that it's not going to be spent this year. Is it?
No. We're due to have new maps and new brochures to be made, but that's not, it probably won't get done until the next budget period. And then the TIF, the $50,000 for the TIF is money that, that a lot of ifs, obviously, but if a TIF were to come in, we'd need a certain amount of money to get it started, and it would have to be up front. Is that correct, Jimmy? Yeah.
It would be a fee that you would pass along to attorneys and things like that to set it up for you, permits and things with the state. It's a guesstimate about $35,000 to $50,000, depending on what you can sponsor. Like I say, we'd have to get a project to be sponsored.
Where were our TIFs located? We had them set up, and I forgot where.
No, we don't have any TIFs, no sir. We have the enterprise zone, and we don't have any enterprise projects. But we were at one time considering, remember, the TIF down in the south end of Cherry Lane.
Okay, that's what.
The TIF would be another committee that would be put together just as yourself, another board or commission that would do the infrastructure for that particular project, whatever it happened to be. Like I say, if we was to get and we're still working on that because there's some things that we could be moved and that could actually come back to development again. So it's actually up for sale. So if that was to get the right person to come in here, there's a developer who would want to participate into making it happen, and that would be used to do the infrastructure. The way it would work if you create a TIF is that tax cap stays where it is. You're guaranteed the income that you have as of that date, and then anything above and beyond that the taxes come in from the development will be used to pay the debt for the infrastructure. That's basically what your TIF is. And your board would be just like you to run those taxes and run that debt.
Okay.
So basically what we're doing, what didn't get spent this year, we're re-encumbering for next year if you choose to, and in case it does happen. We have no signage for this year at this point. The operational budget is up due to the business incentive grant. We had $100,000 this year, and I put $100,000 in for next year. The land, we spent $145,000 this year, and I did put in $250,000 for next year, not really knowing if that's what y'all chose to do. The water and sewer system and the street improvements will not happen this year. So those have been re-encumbered for next year. When you get over into, Richie's budget, there is nothing that has really increased other than due to the history. You probably want to look down at your capital on page 15. Rich has asked for $45,000 worth of equipment that he needs. I have that summarized as a tractor, utility vehicle, and a replacement truck. Then we have put in the budget $300,000 for Saddle Hills Park improvements. This was something that you had in your budget and took out last year, and I think that Rich is wanting to see if y'all are interested in doing it this year. That would include, I've got the breakdown at the bottom of the sheet, the 9-hole golf course, the 6 parking areas, signs, playground, picnic table.
Crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, I copied what Rich gave me.
Not able to go, but we would like.
I wondered how you could do that.
He's got disc written down here instead of frisbee.
But we say that.
So the revenues over expenditures, if you do everything that is in here, is going to give you a deficit of about $844,000. One thing I did do on the, I guess because I was so confused about the question earlier, we have $317,000 in the current budget for the swimming pool. That we've made one payment, and I did talk to the gentleman a while ago. He said that he'd probably bill us again in September. So I get a percentage. So what we'll do is take whatever's left forward of the 317, but it will not go to 317.
Yeah, right now you're showing 274 something, right? Okay.
Now 325, it leaves 274, that's right. But I know you have some questions or things that you do or don't want to do, and
I do.